Good morning. It's Friday. It's about, oh, it's real early. I thought it was coming up on 8. It is coming up on 8 on that one over there. Yes. It's coming up on 7 on this one over here. And I think that one's right. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so anyway, it's either coming up on 7 or 8. The black Norton's on the lift. Kevin's on his way down here. We're going to work on it together. Right now I'm just draining all the oils. This oil here is coming from the tank, and it's strange looking oil. It's very brown, not dirty, but brown. Excuse me. Very thick and interesting. I don't know what's in it. This normally comes out straight, but this particular Kickstarter is far back, and it's getting in the way of it coming out straight, so I'm dripping a little bit there. So I'm draining the tank. I've taken the filter off. Excuse me. And it too is weird. It's longer than normal. CarQuest Premium filter, 85348. It fit nicely, and apparently must have been working, I assume. The client supplied his own oil. He wants me to put this Redline gear oil, full synthetic, heavy-duty, shock-proof, yabba dabba, in the transmission. Extreme performance gear oil, and my problem, it's made for modern transmissions with bearings, and no bushings like ours have. So anyway, this oil is Klotz American V-Twin 2560 synthetic lubricant. Okay, he brought them. I will install them. And this I think he supplied also. This is more to the right size, Champion H101. Okay. So, I'm draining the tranny and engine. I'm draining the engine right now. I will drain the tranny and the primary. And I will put fresh oil in the primary. And, well, that's where we are. I'm just getting ready for Kevin to show up in either 20 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes, one or the other. I have to check the time. That's where we are. We're going to put this one together. I've got the like as you can see, the exhaust system is here. Gas lines are here. Got the coils here, and for some reason I have 2 tank mounts for this bike. This one appears to be new with nice rubber on it, so we'll use that one. And the front tank mounts are here, but not enough rubbers, but I have more rubbers. So anyway, that's where we are. And we're getting ready to put this bike together. Kevin should be here shortly, one way or the other, and I will give you a progress report when we finish changing the oils and get ready to do the first start. All right, a couple of fun facts. Before I put a new filter in a bike, I scratched the month and year on it, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. This is the tool I made. It hooks under the ridge, or the seam in the tank, hangs there, and directs the oil past the exhaust system into a catch pan. This little notch is because of what we used to call fluid dynamics, or fluidics. It's interesting that after the gusher, after 99% of the oil has gone through, the tank would then drop droplets, and they would hit here and not flow. they would actually skitter down like little ball bearings just because of fluid dynamics. And they'd come out at about 60 miles an hour and come down and miss the catch can, the catch basin completely. And the little bit of BB-sized oil nodules would end up the better part of 2 feet away from the bike. So I cut this little notch here, and that seems to have solved the problem. The fun stuff you run into. So anyway, this is just a piece of PVC with a hook put on it, and it hooks underneath the underneath the oil tank on the seam. And normally with this Kickstarter not in the way, it comes right out like that and goes down to the catch basin. Okay, I'm going to put the new filter on, then I'm going to dump the sump. And that's where we are right now. All right, a little bit more follow-up. This is the filter wrench that I use. I bought it probably Napa or something like that. No names to tell you, but it's a nice one made for small oil filters. This is the filter I took off the bike, and this is the adapter that it needs in order to fit a Norton. So this is an aftermarket device, and it lets you use a lot more automotive filters than having to find the one specifically for Norton, of which there are about 7 or 8 different brands. I mean, I think originally the one Norton used was made for Citroens. And anyway, it's a big cross-reference online, just cross-reference Norton oil filters, and you can find one that'll fit. This is the sump filter. I've taken it out, cleaned it up, and I take the screen out of it and I stretch it out to about this length, and then spray it and clean off anything that might be on it. Very seldom do I find anything on it of significance. Like, I've never taken shards of metal out, but I have taken out pieces of gasket material and crud. And so anyway, I clean these out, and I squeeze them back down like an accordion, stick them back in here, and put it back together. In the meantime, while I'm over here playing with this stuff, Kevin's over here working with his nemesis, oil. Kevin doesn't get along well with oil, and he's now dumping the oil into the catch bottle. Way to go!
Minimal spillage.
Let it drain. Kevin does not get along with oil.
What do we have here, pal?
That's the sump. I got to put the plug in.
Oh, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this plug back together and put it into something. I'll drain the primer. Normally, if it's time to change the primary oil, I take the cover off because it's also time to clean out the abrasives that come off the clutch and stuff like that. This bike doesn't have enough miles in it to even worry about that, so I will drain it using the drain and then put fresh oil in the primary. Okay, we're going to go to plan B. There is oil in the primary. It's very, very thick, and it's basically refusing to drain. Now, let me show you something. Hang on. I'll just get this little Phillips right here and stick it in here and show you that there is oil, but you sort of got to scoop it out. So we're going to pull the cover off and see what's in there, and clean it out and put in fresh oil. And there it is, all the oil that wouldn't drain, which it's nice and thick, and we're going to clean it out and put in fresh. Okay, a little follow-up. This is why I said if it's time to change the oil, it's time to take the cover off and clean the accumulated stuff that comes out of the clutches. Now this is just clutch fiber something. And I figure if you're going to drain the oil, clean the case. Take the case off, clean it. Triumphs, Nortons are easy. Up to 75 are very easy, pre-75, and Triumphs are more difficult, but it's worth it. I mean, that crud's down there. Look at how hard it is just to break through it with the CRC and a brush. Anyway, this primary this bike has the Alton starter, and here's what it looks like inside the primary. You get a new alternator, you get the new rotor, You get the new anti-kickback mechanism that's built in here, and it's a real nice. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Use a paintbrush. It's easier. That metal.
That off?
Yeah,
Okay.
that metal's a metal. Grab one of the. Yeah, you got a whole collection to choose from. All right. So anyway, it's a nice primer. Good looking setup. Okay, so now we're going to do some cleaning, bolt this thing back together, put some fresh oil in it, and put the oil in the engine and start draining the tranny. All right, the primer is closed up very nicely. We put in 10 ounces of ATF, and I like ATF, automatic transmission fluid, type F. I feel it releases the clutch plates cleaner. They don't drag. It's nice and thin. Provides plenty of lubrication, especially the Norton that has a sealed bearing inside the clutch hub. The lubrication is actually redundant. You could run it dry if you wanted to. But if it's a belt, you do run it dry. So it's just lubricating the chain. So that's done. That's closed up. I'll make a note on it. And over here I have the heavy-duty Redline shock-proof tranny oil. It is the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. This looks like a strawberry shake. Or a strawberry drink. So I've got 15 ounces here, and I'm going to take it over and put it into the transmission. Let me get over here and put the funnel in place. Like so. Now, I'll show you something. Let me get the flashlight and I'll show you something that's semi-important. Thank you. Okay, I've measured, and 15 ounces will bring it right up to the drain, the overflow. This is your overflow down here that you set the level to, right there. And you can actually look inside and see it right there, down there at the bottom. I don't know if I can make it focus down there, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So yeah, right down there on the side, that's the overflow. So when you put your oil in here, you can just put in the 15 ounces, or you can fill it up to the overflow without taking out the overflow plug. Just watch what you're doing. So I'm going to do that now. Well, let's see, at this point in time, we've got the coils hung up. We've got the wiring, ignition wiring all rehooked. We went to put the plug wires in and found that the wires themselves have been rubbing badly. They're just a little short and tight, so they've been rubbing badly and have been repaired with tape. So we made a new set of plug wires. This is a special pair of pliers that's perfectly made, purposely made to put the ends on the slide-in male ends on the end of spark plug wires. It's a very nice little tool. And I use this end, these. These are resistor cover, 5K resistors, and they're made by NKG. And I use the LB05FP, and they're really nice because all you have to do is screw them into the top. You don't have to strip, you don't have to do anything other than take the bare wire, put it in here, and screw this on, and it makes a great connection. So I've got lots of slack here, lots of, it's still going to rub here. They rub there. That's just the way it is. But get them up here so that there's no pressure on them, and that's better. Okay, so that's where we are now. Oh, Kevin's standing by because we got to break this seal right here. Oh, this seal right here.
Yeah.
Because we're going to put new header nuts on this bike. So I'm going to stop this right now because this could get ugly. We'll do it and then we'll show you. All right, well that wasn't too bad. We clamped the clamp and device, and I held both ends of this steady while Kevin put an oil on the junction, twisted the pipe and backed it out. So that went pretty straightforward. Now we're going to clean up all the bits and pieces and put it back together with the new header clamps. All right. we are ready to do a compression test. The engine is put together, even have the pipes on, carbs on, coils on, wiring done. We should have spark when we spin it, and we should have compression. Kevin's got the gauge on the far side. I will stand over here, hold the throttle fully open and hit the magic button and spin it up. In the meantime, over here, sitting there watching us work, is our good buddy Ron from Alaska. Alaska, the man is visiting Arizona from Alaska. And he, in Alaska, has his own shop where he restores bikes. And the bikes he works on are rarities that go back into the 1930s. And he rebuilds them from the ground up and does exquisite work of the ilk that I could not even approach. So here we are, fat, dumb, and happy in our niche of 60s and 70s, the big three. And Ron, in the meantime, is working on...
And the 50s.
back in up into the 50s. Look at you. The bikes he does are beyond comprehension. He brought along a whole bunch of photographs of bikes. And what I'll do is I'll do a video of the photographs.
Yeah.
The last time I did video of photographs, the quality is not great for some reason. It's my video editor, but it'll give you an idea of some of the bikes that he does up in Alaska. So anyway, we are going to spin this up. I'm going to put this into the tripod, and then we'll do a compression test. All right, we have ignition. You have a spark plug on your side?
No, I just got the...
Give me a spark plug. I'll check the spark at the same time. And,
Yep.
oh great. Take the end off the spark plug. Okay, got your side sparking?
Oh, you want both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. And this, the cap's off, right?
Yeah, take the cap off.
Yep.
Put the grounding wire on.
Yep. Yep.
Or we could just send out a 400cc Norton.
Yeah, smart ass.
Yeah, anytime they're ready.
You're the one that got 27 wires up here. You know what they do at night. They get all cranky. God, dog it. Jesus Christ. They take 10 off to get one. I gave you the easy one. This hand goes right, yeah.
Frank, I like what you did with the throttle when you're setting the timing, where you can reach up and just...
That's a last shot, isn't it? You doing okay over here?
But look at that.
Oh.
It's open, it won't go around the, I know, I just got the rubbers all mucked up. There we go. Just had to get it the right way.
Okay.
See, when you push it in, interesting. Yeah, how am I gonna do it? I'm not gonna worry about it, but I just found it fascinating.
Okay, so you can watch your spark
And,
there.
yeah, both,
Okay,
okay?
let's check spark first. You ready? Ignition's on?
Let's double check. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, I got spark.
Okay, good spark.
And just with that, I got 120 PSI.
Oh my God. All right, so let's spin it a few more times.
Yep.
120 on that was just that little kick.
Just a little bit. Stop at 150.
150.
150. There it is.
That's 12 RPM. Or 12 R's.
Yeah.
Okay, so take this out.
Yep.
Give me on this
Do you have
side.
any idea what too low is?
Yeah, you want to be 90 or more. On a freshly rebuilt engine, you can accept 90. It's going to probably go up.
Yeah.
Anything below 90, you got a problem. And that's on across the board, any of these British twins.
In an airplane engine, we do a differential pressure test. You put in 80 psi
Yeah.
and see what it holds.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
bleed down.
And below 70, you start to look at, well, is it a valve or
Yeah, what's the issue?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
See, 70 pounds. 70 pounds on this side, 150 on that side, seriously? That's weird.
That's the problem.
That's weird. That's highly unusual. I've never seen that big a difference in my life.
Yeah, let's try it again.
So,
Okay, good.
you don't have a plug in that side. You're
No,
empty
no.
hole.
Empty hole.
Okay, this is weird.
The throttle's all the way open.
Throttle's all the way open. And we'll check the valves next. Make sure we don't
Yeah.
have a problem.
Okay. Oh, okay. I wonder if he didn't have the throttle all the way open.
Maybe so.
I bet that would be it, because yeah, this makes more sense. Yeah, we're good.
150 on both sides.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Your heart rate can start going again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heart starts-
yeah, exactly.
My heart is pumping again. Okay. So 150 pounds on both sides.
Yep.
That's pretty nice.
Keys
Okay,
off.
keys off. We could drop a tank on this thing
Yep,
and start it.
absolutely. Give me your plug wire. That too. Whole move.
Here, you take that.
Got it.
All right, we're going to drop the tank on it, hook up some gas lines, and try for a first start. In the meantime, I'm really hungry. Let's
All
go
right.
inside for a cup of coffee.
Sounds good.
We're going to take a break.
Recording?
Yeah. Okay, we're getting ready to do the first start. We've got the ignition on, so we have electrons. We've already checked for spark, compression. Got the tank on, no gas leaks from the carburetors. Carbonizers look good. Give a snap test, and good snap.
I did that.
Yeah, good man. And you want to try to hit the magic button, see what
All right.
happens. Well, that was... Gently. You
Oh,
good?
that was gentle.
You
We got
good.
no tack.
Huh?
We got no tack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
As soon as I let it go, it
That's all right.
dying. Yep.
We're getting there.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, so we'll do a little tuning on it.
Uh-huh.
Play with the idle and with the mixture and smooth it out. All right, so that was a good first start. Okay, so we'll call this one done at this moment in time, and I'll come back to it and play with the mixture and idle and try to smooth it out. Okay, good.
Cool.
That was good.
That's good news. Yeah.
All right,
She's gonna run.
got a first start. The first start went reasonably well. I mean, it started and ran and sounded interestingly good, not great. Couldn't get it to follow the idle adjustment screw, couldn't get it to follow the pilot jet, but you have to make those two work together. I found out, I took the tank off and found that we don't have enough slack between this splitter right here and the throttle slide. There should be about an eighth to a quarter of an inch slack there. So right now, this is being pulled. So I'm going to screw this down and try to get some slack. And it should be the same way probably on the other side, all things being equal. So let's check this. Yeah, it's too tight. It's holding the slide up rather than letting it rest on the bottom of the carb. So I'm going to adjust those to get a 1/4 inch slack in that, and I'll try again. In the meantime, when we were putting this tank on, and once again taking the tank off, this gas stinks. I mean, it just really stinks. I think it's just sat in there too long. I think it's dead gas. So I'm going to pour that out and put fresh gas in, and then we'll do another start and see how it goes. So I'm going to put fresh gas in, going to get some play in this lower half of the throttle assembly and see if we can't do a better start. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, we're going to do a first start, take 2, and see how it goes. I've just loosened up the throttle cables and made a few minor adjustments. Let's see what happens. I know I have here my favorite adjusting screw. Let's turn the gas on. Well, actually, the other side was on. Got a good tickle. Got a good tickle. not bad. A lot better. It's not really following the pilot jet adjuster, the air mixture adjuster, on the left side. Follows the right side just fine. I move it in and out, the RPMs change. On the left side, I move the air adjuster screw in and out, and I don't see any real difference. So I'm going to put it up in the air, and I'm going to go through and clean the pilot jets, and maybe start this thing again or not. It's 3 o'clock. It's been a full day, and I may just leave it at this point, picking it up again tomorrow. So we'll see. If you see anything after this, I'm going to do it now. If you don't, we'll be back tomorrow. Kevin will be down here with me. Let's see how it goes.